look.
She gonna be my camera person? Okay. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the corner somewhere. Hide. Where's the home bench?
Right there.
So we'll be shooting.
No, I mean this is ours. I should say.
That's our bench. Yeah. So we'll be shooting down here.
So they say.
I'm gonna go to that corner first.
Yes,
I'm gonna go to that corner.
No. I have not seen him at all.
Huh? Oh, you saw Caleb? Okay.
I'll volunteer Aiden to be the other coach. He's pretty good. Works for me.
And welcome everybody again to a very special edition of SammyVisions. We coming to you live from Oxford, Ohio, on the campus of Miami University at the beautiful Goggin Ice Center, playing on the Steve Coach Katie Arena. Today, Varsity Warcats take on the Miami Junior Redhawks. Warcats coming into this game 2 wins. No losses, 1 tie on the season so far. Those wins coming against Team Columbus's U18 pre-post. The 1 tie coming against the Dayton Nugs, also a pre-post team. That was at Dayton's South Metro ice rink. So the 4th installment of Warcats varsity hockey this season. And a new opponent, these Miami Junior Redhawks. Tweedledee and Tweedledum have taken the ice. We're just waiting for the teams to step out of their respective tunnels and onto the ice surface.
Yeah. Are you on Periscope today instead? Are you on Periscope instead? Johnson?
And the Miami Junior Redhawks taking the ice, first out of the locker room, wearing their white uniforms, red helmets, black pants. The Warcats about to take the ice here on the left side. Going to be skating left to right to start with. Lining up at the entrance door. And the Warcats taking the ice, led by number 31, Will Carone, and number 32, senior Aiden Mukovitz, the 2 goaltenders for the Warcats varsity team this season. I was watching this Miami team as they were entering the arena today. Looks like a short bench for them. Not sure if that's what they're going with for the entire season, if they're missing some people. But 1 dressed goaltender, I believe, and 15 skaters is what I had counted at first. Make that 12 out there right at the moment. The Warcats going to be without the services of number 1, Daniel Johnson. He has yet to play a varsity game this season. Also playing, he also plays football. So his schedule is still a little bit in flux until he gets through the football season. And number 17, Sean Hunt, also going to be a scratch. So that gives an opportunity for number 3, Josh Blumel, to get another game here with Varsity. Those are the only scratches that I am aware of at this point. And we shall see as we move along. On the bench, it looks like we have head coach Jordan DeJondo, third season as the Varsity head coach. Also looks as though he has Caleb Kramer, the forwards coach, Tyler Murphy, defense and goalies coach. Special guest at the Warcats recent practice was Connor Murphy, the brother of Coach Tyler Murphy. Connor Murphy, of course, number 5 for the Chicago Blackhawks. And so always good to get a little expert instruction at practices. And the boys, the beneficiaries of having Connor Murphy, local Columbus kid, among some other locales at their practice. Due to the restrictions of entering the arena, they are going to give the boys 5 minutes of warm-up. Generally, that's what we do for our OSHL Varsity League games. Not quite sure what the word is on period length. I know they do 15-minute periods here quite often. Warcats have been able to play 17-minute periods on our home ice in Columbus, which is what they generally play for varsity hockey, OSHL. The Warcats now 23 days away from opening up their OSHL league season. And what a beginning it's going to be, playing 3 straight league games, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, October 30th, October 31st, and November 1st, right out of the gates with 3 straight league games. It's going to be a difficult test for the Warcats to open up league play, but one that they're going to be ready for after having what's going to be a pretty good preseason scrimmage schedule. So these 2 teams will meet again tomorrow in Columbus. Their second meeting and only 2 meetings of the preseason. And the Warcats also still have games against a very strong Northern Kentucky Norse team and another game against the Dayton Nugs. So they're going to be tested, and I think they're going to be ready for the OSHL season when that comes along. Warcats also scheduled to skate this month in a tournament in Ann Arbor, Michigan, a tournament in Cleveland. The Mentor area is what I'm told those games are going to be at. And then starting league play again at the very end of the month. October 30th, the first of 18 league contests, regular season league contests for the Warcats. Also playing today, the Warcats JV team, also in action today. They're in Columbus playing a pre-post team out of CAHA, Capital Amateur Hockey Association. And that'll be the 3rd scrimmage for JV as they're looking to get off the schneid a little bit. 0-2 on the season. Both of those games, losses coming to a Team Columbus U16 team. I think they'll find a little more comparable competition with the team that they're going to be playing today. The Warcats finishing their warm-ups here, just a few seconds. We're going to get the horn, and we're going to get close to the start of play here as they pick up the pucks and head over to their bench. And we can give you the starting lineups brought to you by Sam Shalia. Sam Shalia, the first name in SammyVision. Also inviting you to check out Warcats social media. Check the Warcats varsity team out on Twitter. And you can see that we are in the midst of the Michael Meats fundraiser that ends Monday. So if you're listening and you like meat and you want to contribute to the Warcats and you don't want me coming to your house, Michael's Meats fundraiser is the one for you. The Italian sausage, extra spicy. The burger's very good. Plenty of chicken in the box of chicken. The salmon thaws out nicely. I'm a little partial to the steaks. I like the portion size of the steaks. Those turn out well too. Getting hungry just thinking about it. Miami finishes whatever it is that they are doing in front of their goaltender and head over to their bench. Warcats, after some instructions by the coach, heading to the ice, and it is going to be number 31, Will Carone, getting the start between the pipes, and we are going to get 17 minutes to play this first period. The referee stealing a few pucks from Miami, throwing them into the scorer's table. And the Warcats looking to send out senior number 65, Santos Shalia at center. On left wing, number 4, Reed Hinton. Right wing, number 19, Cedric Collins. Defense, number 18, Alex Snyder, and number 10, Andrew Reisinger. That pass comes up to Shalia, trips over the blue line. That blue line jumped up and got him. We're going to have to take a look at that later on. Maybe they need to sand that down a little bit, but that puck comes back into the zone. Behind the net it goes. Now out to the near wall. Miami playing that puck up to the point, and then Snyder floats one into the far corner. Collins back to Reisinger. Reisinger shoots it. Tipped! And goes up in the air and then played away from the defenseman. Snyder again shooting that one into his favorite corner over there, that far corner. Drop pass there by Collins. Hinton back to Collins. Collins skating in, has it play off his stick, and then out. Miami comes to neutral zone, but it's the Warcats with possession still. Andrew Reisinger, the senior, number 10, plays it up to the senior, number 18, Alex Snyder. Shalia then takes it in. No problem with the blue line that time. Skates it in on the right side now. Looking for somebody past it. Brings it out to a slot shot right on, save made, as Shalia sent that out to Reed Hinton. That pass comes out in front again. Save made this time on Cedric Collins. And Miami gets it to the point. A lot of pressure here. Little lopsided ice to start with, but Miami now able to get in. Floats it into their bench, face-off inside the zone. A good start for the Warcats after their first shift. 15:41 remaining in the first period. Warcats a couple shots on net there. Some good passing, and they change it up. Now with David Reisinger, the freshman. He's got the junior, Cullen Hassel, with them. And coming out late, that third forward, Caleb Bussey. Bryce Wickizer, Owen Hood on defense. Now behind the net, Hassel with it. Right out to Bussey. Bussey plays it off, his skate falls down. Wickizer from the point, that shot deflected wider than that. Hassel now with it from the corner. Hassel looking on that backhand, sends it high off the glass. Good play there. Down in the corner goes to Owen Hood. There's Owen Hood. Over to Hassel. Hassel then sends it in around the boards. David Reisinger with it. Reisinger, he backhands it in behind the net. Good cycle there. Bussey with it. Bussey now behind the goal line, getting it back to Reisinger. Reisinger trying to feed it out to Hassel, who's waiting in the corner. The puck never did come to him. Bryce Wickizer up on the play, trying to keep the puck in, but here's Miami out of the zone. First time, perhaps, the puck coming into the Warcat zone. Played there now by Caleb Bussey. From the left, he sends it across ice over to David Reisinger, who kicks it into the Miami zone. Back to Owen Hood at his own blue line. David Reisinger trying to get DJ Bridge, who was looking the other way. Pass comes in to Josh Tidd. Josh Tidd, 2 goals in the last game. A lot of offense from that young man. So Josh Tidd, Colin Fury, DJ Bridge out there. Whaley on defense. He gets stepped around. That shot save made by Will Carone on his first attempt. And he had to be equal to the task there. That puck coming fast and Colin furious at him. He just made that up on the fly. Pretty inventive by me, I must say. Face-off now in that defensive right face-off dot. Miami wins it. Gets it to the blue line. Floats it into the high slot. Turnaround shot blocked there by Nixon. And then into the corner it goes. Miami finding a little more luck against this third line so far of the Warcats. Aiden Whaley with it. Floats it up to Colin Fury. Now into the zone it comes. Loose puck picked up by number 4 for Miami. He and his red helmet send it to the near wall. Now back in behind the goal line. Played into that near corner as Josh did. Back behind the net. DJ Bridge backhands it out in front. And Colin Fury stoned right on the doorstep. DJ Bridge now sends it back looking for Colin Fury again. Miami having a little tough time getting it from behind that goal line. Finally able to get it up and out of the zone. 2-on-2 coming the other way, and that's going to be an offsides on Miami. Face-off outside the zone with 13-17 remaining in the first period of a scoreless game between Westerville Varsity, Miami Junior Redhawks. First line steps back out there. Shalia, Cowens, Hinton. Cooper Kleberger on defense now with Andrew Reisinger. Shalia leaves that puck at the face-off dot. Picks up his own face-off. Sends it over to Cedric Cowens. 1-on-2. He shoots it over the net. Shalia then backhands it back in behind the goal line. Loose puck comes up to Cowens. Over to Reisinger. Reisinger from the point. He shot. Looking for that far corner. I think the goalie got a blocker on that. Then falling down at the blue line was Cooper Kleberger. The puck comes out of the zone. Picked up nicely there by Andrew Reisinger. He spins away. Little ballerina move there up to Cooper Kleberger to Shalia. Shalia trying to get it back to Reisinger. Comes out of the zone. Cooper Kleberger, number 71, Wilson Cooper Kleberger on defense. Now it's Cowens who retreats behind his own goal line. Cowens sends it up on the left side. Shalia then backhands it up into the zone. Played there by a Miami player who skates it in behind his own net. To the blue line and out. Andrew Reisinger with it again, spinning away. This time now spinning the opposite way away from his man. And then a loose puck comes far side, sent in by Miami, giving chase. From the near corner in the Warcat zone, out to the point. Number 12 winds up, shoots it, and it's deflected 15 feet over the net into the far corner. Up to the blue line it goes. Number 4 sends it back in. Picked up there by number 19 down front. Sprawling was Cooper Kleberger to keep that puck from getting to the man in front. And now Reed Hinton able to chip that puck back into Miami zone, heads off for a change. Warcats getting the second unit out there, but Shalia staying in the forecheck to help complete the change. David Reisinger and Caleb Bussey out there. Alex Snyder and Nicholas Crone on defense. Shalia now heading off to complete the line change as Cullen Hassel steps out on the ice. Number 7, and he picks it up! And then Castle trying to send it towards the front. He had Bussey there sitting in front of the net, couldn't get enough on it to get to him. Bouncing puck. Nicholas Crone, good job to play it back in. Miami then just chops it out of the zone. The ice has definitely been tilted in favor of the Warcats. Nothing to show so far. That shot goes wide by Alex Snyder. Nicholas Crone sends that puck back in. In behind the goal line it goes. Skating into it was David Reisinger. Out of the zone it comes. Alex Snyder back to Reisinger. And then an offsides at the blue line. It was just actually a late whistle. The offsides occurred maybe 2.5 seconds, maybe 2.8 seconds prior to that whistle, to be exact. And so the coach is going to keep the same forwards out there, but changing now with Bryce Wickizer and Owen Hood. Wickizer, tall senior, number 5 on defense. David Reisinger leaves it there for Owen Hood. Owen Hood having trouble picking that up. Miami coming into the Warcat zone, played nicely away by David Reisinger. Now Caleb Bussey, he's hooked a little bit, stays with the puck, coming on the right side to his backhand. Now behind the goal line, played into the boards. Picked up there by Reisinger behind the net. Looking to get it out in front. Reisinger plays it off of Bussey's back. Bold strategy there. Hit your own player with the puck. I like it. You never know what's going to happen. Reisinger now picks up that puck behind the goal line. Hood with it. Hood sends it back in. Reisinger with that from the face-off circle, shoots it 5 feet over the net. Looking to go high glove side on the goaltender, and then he steps into his man, and we are going to get a penalty here on David Reisinger as the referee not happy with that hit. He's going to call kneeing. Either that or it's going to be a kumite. A little Muay Thai fighting. But either way it goes, David Reisinger heading to the box. 2-minute minor for Neem. At exactly the 10-minute mark of the first period, which is to say 7 minutes have been played. So killing the penalty now. Santos Shalia is out there with Cedric Cowens. Puck comes into the Warcat zone. Cowens with it. Feeds Shalia. Shalia getting it into the zone. Miami having to play it away from him. Number 11 on the far side. Shalia then steps into his man at the bench. Only got a piece of him, but the puck staying in neutral zone. Now coming up on the left side. Number 19 for Miami. Tries dipsy-do Andrew Reisinger. Boy, he picked the wrong guy to try and do that to. Up to the point it goes. Staying at the point and out of the zone it comes. Miami gonna have to touch back up. 37 seconds gone in the power play for Miami. Andrew Reisinger backhands that back out of the zone. Now number 20 for Miami. He gets it and leaves it for nobody, but picked up eventually by one of his teammates there near the red line at center ice. Played in. Chase Nixon up to Cowens. Cowens plays it off his skate and then couldn't quite corral the puck. Miami keeps it in the zone. Miami with the shot save made there by Will Carone on a weak attempt. 8:56 remaining. 57 seconds in the power play. Scoreless 0-0. I'd say the Warcats have had the better of the chances so far, but nothing in the net to show for it. Cullen Hassel, Caleb Bussey out there killing off hopefully the remainder of this power play. That shot save made again by Will Carone, the young goaltender for the Warcats, as he stares down that shot, gives it to the referee and says, go ahead and drop that puck, buddy. Back to the face-off dot. It is dropped there and won by Cullen Hassel. And then cleared down the ice by Alex Snyder. Giving chase. Caleb Bussey. Good job. Plays it out in front. He was the only one in the zone at that time, though. Killing the penalty. Nobody was there. Came all the way back out to center ice. Bussey has that puck just go out of his reach. Now Miami able to enter the zone. Trying to set something up here in the last 25 seconds. And then checked hard off the puck. Cullen Hassel having none of that. Sitting his man down at the corner. And the puck sent back down. And Miami better put their big boy pants on because these Warcats are going to hit them. Now 3-on-2. Miami coming into the zone. Waning moments of the power play here. Out in front. Save made again by Will Carone. He hangs on as the penalty expires. Just under 8 to play, first period of a scoreless game, and the Warcats killing off the first power play of the game. Sending out now DJ Bridge, Josh Kidd, and Josh Blumel. His first action today. And right on cue, an icing on the Warcats, which allows me to finish resetting the lineup. Aiden Whaley and Chase Nixon on defense. Will Carone between the pipes and Sam Shalia behind the microphone. Glad you can join me here on SammyVision. Face-off now. DJ Bridge trying to get it over to Aiden Whaley. Picked up there by Miami. Out front, shot save made again. Will Carone had to look smart there. Back into the zone on the delayed offsides. The Warcats get it to the red line. And that's as far as it gets. Now a loose puck. Aiden Whaley coming up on defense with a head of steam. He shoots it off of a leg. Then right out in front, that bouncing puck goes to the far corner. Josh Kidd ridden down to the ice. A 3-point takedown. Nixon from the blue line. Back in behind the net. Josh Kidd cycles it back around. Blumel going to give it a chase. He leans into his man. Miami player and DJ Bridge battling, but it's Bridge coming up with it over to Aiden Whaley. Whaley chops it towards the net. Save made there by the goaltender. And we get a stoppage of play at 7 minutes remaining in the first period. We want to take this time to thank our lovely camera operator, Miss Tina Reisinger. Appreciating all the help we're getting. Here to bring you SammyVision live and in color. Fanning on the shot. Cedric Cowens gets his rebound back and then shoots it wide of the net. Sent back in by Owen Hood. Reed Hinton trying to get out in front. Shalia picks it up. Turn around. He was going to shoot it. Then leaves it there for Wickheiser. Wickheiser shot from the point. Save made And we're going to get another face-off. Some very unseemly noise coming through the speakers here at Steve Cady Arena. Luckily, they shut that crap off. At the blue line, played back in by Owen Hood. Now it's on to delayed offsides. Comes back to Cedric Collins from his own blue line. Cuts up the middle. He tried the 2-gap. He couldn't quite get through there. He comes on all the way to the behind the goal line. Played by Miami out to Bryce Wickheiser, but out of the zone. Sent back in by Owen Hood, now giving chase. Hood now up on the play. He's forechecking, sending it over to Shalia. Shalia now trying to lead it out in front, looking for Cedric Collins. That pass goes by everybody and then back in the Warcat zone. Reed Hinton up to Collins. Collins steps away from one man, backhands it into Miami zone. Icing was waved off there, giving chase to Shalia on the forecheck. And then Shalia again on the forecheck, slams his man into the boards right in front of Miami's bench. But Miami now 2-on-1. Shot save made there by Will Crone, hanging on for the face-off. And perhaps a botched change there maybe for the Warcats led to a quick 2-on-1 for Miami, who then just shot the puck up into Will Crone's padding. Will Crone in great position to keep that puck out. Miami winning that face-off. Now back to their point. Cooper Kleberger from the corner sends it around to senior Andrew Reisinger. Up to his brother David Reisinger. Played away from Cullen Hassel. Now around one-man, two-man shot save made. Carone hangs on. No goal. Great move by the player from Miami, but he could not get it around the wily Will Carone. And because Miami ran into the net, faceoff's going to come outside the zone. Cullen Hassel leans in to take it. He wins it back to Andrew Reisinger. Reisinger spins away, back trying to get it back to Hassel. David Reisinger happy to pick it up and now sends it up to Caleb Bussey. Caleb Bussey has the puck poked away. He wound up, and as he lifted his stick, the puck was poked away from him. Good timing by the defense there. David Reisinger back to retreat and pick up that puck. Flips it into the zone. Heading after it is Miami, closely behind Cullen Hassel. David Reisinger, second man in, able to get to that puck and leave it there behind the goal line. Miami playing it up around the near side. Andrew Reisinger shot save made by the goaltender for Miami. Through a little bit of traffic. It was a high shot. May or may not have been going over the net. We're going to give him credit for a shot on goal. I think the goaltender had to make that save. DJ Bridge, Colin Fury, Josh Blumel back out there now for the Warcats. Winding up and a shot off of a leg. Andrew Reisinger comes right over to the other side, Cooper Kleberger. And then Josh Blumel looking to get his first goal. Right on the doorstep, trying to poke it in. It would not go. Reisinger, a great job. Andrew Reisinger now. He keeps that puck in. Shot, a stick save by the goaltender. Getting a little piece of wood on that. Cooper Kleberger leaves it there up the far boards. Skating by it was Colin Fury. And now into the zone it goes. Fighting to get it is Josh Blumel. Chipped high off the ice, or high off the glass. Wilson Cooper Kleberger, and then he heads off for a change. DJ Bridge picks up the loose puck. Shot save made there. Send out in front. Shot save made again. And now Miami clears the zone. Good chance there again for the Warcats. Number 19 going right around Alex Snyder. Shot save made. Second time that young man has made that move. Second time it's been saved by Will Carone. And number 19 is just skating right around the defense. Under 4 minutes to play of the first period. Scoreless game. Warcats sending back out the top unit of Shalia, Collins, and Hinton. Snyder and Crone, Nicholas Crone back there on defense. Collins now trying to get around his man on the right. Loose puck, though, does come to Miami as they retreat behind their own net. Reed Hinton over there to bother him. Shalia now on the far wall, pokes it away from his man into the corner. Sends it out to Hinton on the backhand, tries to spin around to the forehand. Didn't quite work out. Collins now tries to keep that puck in the zone. Flipped out there by Miami, now showing some speed. Nicholas Crone beat to the puck. Shot, goal, scored by Miami. in an unfortunate series for the Warcats, as Nick Crone absolutely toasted to that puck. Crone making the initial save, actually tried to sprawl out and get the puck before it came to him. And as he poked it, he couldn't quite corral it. And just an absolute open net for Miami. 9 out of 10 blind mice could have scored that one. This is a open net. And so the Warcats, having dominated much of the first period, find themselves trailing 1-0 on the scoreboard. David Reisinger, Cullen Hassel, Caleb Bussey out there. Puck comes into Miami zone and icing being called. Coach Caleb Kramer not agreeing with that call, letting the referee know he will not be buying him a sandwich after this game. And although the scoreboard says 1-0 Miami, I will say I've seen a lot of good things from the Warcats. I've been pleasantly surprised of the work that they're putting in and the chances they have generated, and maybe a little bit unlucky not having a goal of their own. But you got to give Miami credit. Goaltender has stood pretty tall for Miami, having made quite a few saves. And now that puck deflects off of Will Crone's glove and an inadvertent whistle. The referee right away knew he shouldn't have blown that whistle, maybe assuming that Will Crone was going to catch it. Deflected off his glove into the corner, and so now we have a face-off in the Warcat zone. As the Banjos play at 2:48 remaining in the first. Puck comes out of the zone, through the neutral ice. Miami trying to get it in, and they do get it into the Warcat zone, stepping around Aiden Whaley. Aiden Whaley falling down to the ice, and that pass coming right out in front. Fanned on a little bit there by Miami's player. And now it's Miami who've been the aggressor in the last couple minutes of play here. Cullen Hassel with the puck. Hard off the boards, Bussey spinning himself around, not able to find that puck. Miami happily sends it back in. Chase Nixon going after that puck. And then poked free from out of the zone by the Warcats into Miami zone. The Redhawks playing it up on the near wall. Puck goes over Aiden Whaley's head to the Warcats blue line. Under 2 to play in the first period. Nixon chases that puck down. Pun intended. Near wall now into the neutral ice. Miami, number 19 again. He's been very active. He had the puck. It was played away. Now DJ Bridge plays it away and then hammered. Bryce Wickheiser stepping into his man. He might think twice about having his head down again. Into Miami zone it goes. Colin Fury plays the puck towards the corner. Miami picking up loose puck. Comes right back to Colin Fury. He shoots it off of a leg. Nixon setting it back in off that wall. DJ Bridge in there trying to get it. Puck. Nobody knows where it is. Now there it is. Played off the glass and off the bench of Miami. That puck should actually come back inside the zone. But, of course, the referees won't do that. They'll have it come just outside of Miami's zone. 72 seconds remaining of the first period. Shalia Collins, Reed Hinton, back out there again. Shalia chasing his man. Hinton coming up with a loose puck coming out in front. Not able to get a stick on it now. Shalia reaching for it again. That loose puck comes back all the way out of the zone. Owen Hood has to go back and get it and sending it near wall. Picking it up is Cedric Collins. Collins spinning away now from his own zone, high off the glass and out. Number 12 for Miami. Spinning away from Shalia. Shalia then puts his shoulder in him for good measure. Behind the net, Wickheiser with 37 seconds remaining in the period. Up to the point where only Miami has it, or only a Miami player was there, and he kept that puck in. Now around the near side. Collins trying to dance around number 15, reaches back, picks the puck up, gets by one man, but not the second. Number 14 picks it up, sending it back towards number 15. Did not work out. Owen Hood very loose with his stick, then lost it as he ran into that man from Miami. 12 seconds remaining. Miami trying to get a late one here. Held on by Will Crone. Face off, 9.4 remaining. And the Warcats making a change in the final 9.4, putting out Cullen Hassel, David Reisinger, Caleb Bussey. Hassel steps in, takes a face-off. Miami wins it, back to the point. 7 seconds remaining. Now picked up there by Cooper Kleberger. Gets it out of the zone. Sent right back in. And there's the horn to end the first period of play. Miami now leading 1-0. 9 shots on goal for the Warcats, none of them getting into the net. 11 shots on goal for Miami, who outshot the Warcats, even though I wouldn't have guessed that, but unofficially that's what I have on my score sheet. And so they're going to trade ends of the ice, and the Warcats should now be skating right to left on your YouTube channel dial or screen. And another 17 minutes put up on the clock for the second period. Again, the Warcats having carried a lot of that first period play, and even though they may have been outshot, I think had the more quality of chances. Only one penalty that period. David Reisinger taking a 2-minute for kneeing. Warcats killed that off. And only one goal that period. Again, that was Miami putting the puck essentially into an empty net. So skating down to the far side, Will Carone between the pipes again. Warcats look like they're going to keep that second line out there. That's Cullen Hassel, Caleb Bussey, David Reisinger, Cooper Kleberger, and Andrew Reisinger on defense. And dropping the puck, the ref sends it down to the ice, and Miami wins it. And then absolutely hammered. Andrew Reisinger runs in his man, and he's going to pick up a penalty for maybe charging. Looked like a clean hit. Actually, the Miami player had the puck. And then Andrew separated him from the puck. And he's pleading his case. And the referee is having none of it. And let's see what the call here is going to be. So the brothers now, both with the 2 penalties, it is going to be an interference call, which I think is actually not the correct call, as that player did have the puck. Interfering with a player who has the puck, you don't see that very often. So killing off their second penalty now, it's Shalia, Collins, Snyder, and Nick Crone, it looks like. Miami with that puck now from their own zone, retreating all the way back behind their own net, even though they weren't being chased by a Warcat, but now it's Cedric Collins up on the play. Miami breaking it out on the right side. You can see number 19. This is one of their main players. He's carrying the puck a lot. He's got it now behind the Warcats goal line, skating out the other side, doing a lot of skating. Now in circles up to the point to number 11. 11 puts a little shoulder shake on Collins and then skates it in towards that face-off circle, comes out in front and then cleared aside back to the point. Number 11 again picks it up. Sending it back down to Steve Eiserman. It's number 18, not 19. Number 18 has it played away from him. Now loose puck picked up by number 11 from the half wall. Sends it in behind the net. Shalia giving chase. Shalia poking it up to the blue line, but not out. A change there by Miami at just the right time. Kept that puck in. Half wall on the near side. Now Collins to the backhand. Gets it out of the zone. Shalia looking to step into number 6. He got rid of the puck just in time. Picked up now by Cedric Collins. Now Cedric Collins one-on-one. He loves these opportunities. Can he get around that one man to the backhand? He does. Shot save made. Cedric Collins, good move there to get to the net. On the shorthanded. That puck deflected there by Chase Nixon and then sent back down. Played there by the goaltender for Miami, number 30. The Warcats able to make a change. Caleb Bussey out there with Cullen Hassel. Hassel then rides his man off the puck. Chase Nixon trying to get to that puck. It comes up to the blue line, almost skates it out. Number 14, that was close to offsides. Bussey happy to pick up that loose puck. Sends it, though, middle of the ice to the blue line shot. Hit Caleb Bussey, I believe, before it made its way down towards the goaltender. The penalty is now expired. Both teams at full strength as Andrew Reisinger steps back out onto the ice. And out it comes. Sent all the way back down for icing. Actually, probably not a bad icing in this case. 14:41 remaining, but it allows the Warcats to get a full change. And that change is going to include Owen Hood and Bryce Wickizer, Josh Blumel, Josh Tidd, and his name is Colin Fury, but I'm going to call him Josh Fury for this line. Just so we have a lot of Joshes out there. Fury then wins that puck to Wickizer. Wickizer now behind his own net. Up to Blumel's skate. Good job by Blumel to feed that up to Colin Fury. Fury then has it played away from him before he's able to enter the zone. Varsity hockey. Puck comes back into the Warcat zone. Owen Hood with it. Hood. Up to Tidd. Tidd leaving it there. Thought maybe for Fury, who didn't skate towards the puck. And so Miami picked it up, but again played here by Tidd. Kept in the zone. Hood from the point. That pass, shot, whatever, was deflected and didn't make it all the way down. Now Hood again, this time stepping up to the face-off circle and then ridden down to the ice. No call made there. Now a call made. And we're going to get something on Miami this time, I think. Shalia better be careful. He stepped on over those boards as a penalty was being called. He might get called even though he's on the bench. Oh, we're going to have an interference call here against Miami. Number 10, perhaps. And so we get our first look at the Warcats power play. Shalia taking that face off. Poked up by Cullen Hassel. Hassel then back to Shalia. Shalia back down to Hassel. Hassel looking for Cowens on the other side of the net. Cowens then picks it up. Cowens back to Reisinger. Reisinger, top of that face-off circle to Alex Snyder. Snyder then sends it back to Cowens. Cowens shot, goal! Hamburger! It's a power play goal! And that ties the game up on the power play goal by Cedric Cowens at 13:31 remaining in the second period. I didn't get the primary assist. I think Andrew Reisinger got the secondary assist. I couldn't see who was on the far side there. Now the Warcats tying this game up, keeping Shalia, Cowens, and Hassel in. And that shot from the point, right on, save made there by the goaltender for Miami. Kept in by Cooper Kleberger. Hassel from the corner. Sends it right out in front. Cowens was tied up, couldn't get a stick on it, and now cleared by Miami. Cullen Hassel from the half wall, leaving it there for Cooper Kleberger, who's not able to keep it in the zone, comes back out, and a D-to-D pass to Andrew Reisinger, then is going to ice the puck, expecting to see his forward up here on the near wall. Actually, the Warcats making a change, and so icing. Now, due to the special teams, we're going to have a little bit of change of lines here. Now you have Reed Hinton stepping up with David Reisinger and Caleb Bussey. Snyder and Nicholas Crone on defense, and that's Hinton slamming the puck in against the boards. Bussey with the puck out, and then now up to David Reisinger one-on-one. David Reisinger trying to use the defensive screen. Good job there. Shot, save made by the goaltender for Miami. David with a good shot on goal, forcing the goaltender to come up with a blocker save. Snyder up to David Reisinger, backhands it into the zone. Then is able to keep it in the zone. Good work there by the young man. Nicholas Crone brings it in on the offsides. Very close. Tight call there, but I believe it was offsides. Right call. We're going to have a face-off just outside the zone. 12:05 remaining of the second period of play. Game tied at 1 apiece. Warcats coming off a power play goal by Cedric Cowens, who leads the team in goals. Into the Warcat zone and then, or into Miami zone and then played out. Snyder giving chase. Snyder then played down to the ice. Legal play there. So says the ref. Now from the corner, near wall. Up to the point, Reed Hinton skates and gets it out and then is rubbed out into the boards right in front of the scorer's desk. Snyder from his own blue line. Snyder not from his own blue line. Around 3 guys, almost around 4 as the Miami player lost his stick. That shot fanned on by Colin Fury. Picked up by Miami, sent out of the zone again. Lead pass, looking for DJ Bridge. Has it roll off his stick. Miami picks it up. Miami now going cross ice with that. Coming in the far side. Able to get as far as Alex Snyder. He tried to get it out of his zone. It was deflected. Kept in the zone shot. Hits the post. Maybe the crossbar. And then into the far side. Now back into the corner it goes. Dug out there by number 14. They step around Hinton. Now coming out to the side net. Sliding across. Will Carone able to get over there just in time to keep the puck out. And now with a little bit of space, Colin Fury gets to that puck. Trying to get around one defenseman. Not able to do it. And the defense from Miami retreating and able to play that puck away. Good job by Miami as it looked for a second there that Colin Fury might have been off to the races. The Warcats, for an instance, too many men on the ice. Referee did not see it. I counted at least 6 people out there. Again, another bold strategy. Put a lot of people out there, see if the referee notices. Out to center ice, Aiden Whaley with it. Rolling puck. He sends it to Miami. Miami now trying to bring it into the zone on the onside. They're keeping it on sides. Again, that puck played towards the net and off of the glove of Will Carone. Now, Josh Kidd up on the left side, able to get to that puck inches after it crosses the goal line. No touch icing, the enemy of the Warcats there. As Josh Kidd definitely is about to get to that puck, but just an inch too late. And now having words with the goaltender, who has a racing stripe on his helmet. Very odd. Face off back down into the Warcat zone. Shalia out there now. He's got Cedric Collins with him and Cullen Hassel. So Coach DeJondo putting some big guns out together. They were responsible for the power play goal. And looking to see if it generate a little bit more offense here. Played away by Cedric Collins up to the blue line, but picked up by Miami through a lot of traffic. Didn't get all the way down on net. And now out to the far side, Cullen Hassel on the left side. Cullen Hassel showing his speed to the face-off dot. Has the puck roll off his sticks. Comes out in front, looking to get it to Cedric Collins. Puck comes all the way back across the blue line. Warcats not able to keep or hold the blue line. Shalia then from in front of his own bench sends it in. Collins going after that puck. He tried to guess which way the Miami player was going to go. He guessed incorrectly. Miami comes up with the puck out of the zone. Now Josh Blumel out there for Cullen Hassel, it looks like. Blumel rides his man off the puck. Shalia trying to slide it across. Does eventually get it to Collins. Now Collins and Blumel at the blue line. Collins steps around his man on the left. Trailing the play of Shalia. Collins from his backhand. Collins off the wall. Back in behind the net. Shalia giving chase. That puck a little bit too far for him. So he has to go into the corner and fight a couple men. Kicks it over to Collins. Collins now behind the net. Collins out to the goal line. Shot Blumel. Shalia trying to get it to it. That shot 35 feet over the net. Glove there by the goaltender for Miami, who hangs on as Shalia was right in his face. 8:34 remaining of a 1-1 game. 8:34 remaining of the second period of a 1-1 game. Bryce Wickheiser sends that towards the net from the point. It was going just wide. David Reisinger has his back turned to the boards and then plays it into the far corner. Wickheiser steps up on a play, gets it back in behind the goal line. David Reisinger chasing after that puck. Jumps over his stick. Reed Hinton coming in to help. Loose puck now picked up by Miami from the corner. High off the glass. Number 14 having a hard time getting off the dasher boards. So number 15 comes in to help. Now in behind his own goal line again. Coming out the other side. At moments of the first period, this is what we saw. The Warcats able to keep that puck in. Maybe more importantly, Miami not able to get the puck out. This time they are able to get it into the Warcat zone, sent all the way down. For some reason, no icing. That puck was played prior to reaching the red line. Nobody else played it. It was a Miami player who sent a backhand down into the Warcat zone, but no icing. Resetting now from their own zone is Miami. Retreating is number 12 as the puck rolled off of his stick. Reed Hinton then able to send it in deep. Bussey from behind his goal line, wrapping around. Reed Hinton shot. Goal scored, Hamburger! Great play made there. And Reed Hinton right out front gets his first goal of the season on a sweet pass by Caleb Bussey. And the Warcats take a 2-1 lead. And I like this move by Coach DeJondo, now sending back out Shalia, Cowens, and Hassel, seeing if he can get a third goal on the board here and have Miami start doubting themselves a little bit. I doubt them, so perhaps the coach will too. That shot save made there by the goaltender for Miami. Shalia doing a good job on faceoffs thus far, and that shows you the difference of winning a faceoff and losing one in the zone. You win it, you can set up a scoring opportunity right away. Shalia steps in, takes that faceoff, wins that one again, but this time it splits the defense, and so Andrew Reisinger has to retreat to get the puck. Of course that was going to happen after my comment. Cooper Kleberger with the puck now from his own zone. Sliding it up to Hassel. Hassel center feed to Andrew Reisinger. Again, the puck sliding off of Reisinger's stick. This time, Cowens now on the left side. No hooking call there as he got spun around. Comes in and it's going to be offsides instead. Wow. Interesting 5 seconds to play there. In the absence of speed, if you just hook your man, sometimes that works. And indeed, it worked for Miami there. One change being made here. Oh, the two changes, actually. The defense now being changed up for the Warcats, putting in Nicholas Crone and Alex Snyder. Again, the faceoff comes all the way back down into the Warcats zone, right out in front. Miami to the front of the net. Save made there by Will Carone. Precarious is the word of the day. That puck precariously in front of Will Carone. But he's able to pounce on it and get the face-off. 6:28 remaining in the second period. Warcats leading this game 2-1. This time, it's Miami winning the face-off, sending it into the far corner. Around Alex Snyder sends it to Hassel, who chips it out of the zone. And now Shalia going to get that puck 2-on-1. Shalia from the face-off. That shot, save made. He had that far corner earmarked, and he ate some serious glove on the save. Great save by the goaltender, and now it's going to be a penalty on the Warcats. A delayed call as the goaltender for Miami heads to the bench in favor of an extra skater. And let's see what we shall see. Hassel going to the sin bin. And what an opportunity. 2-on-1. Shalia was staring at that far corner. You could see from our angle. And I believe they're called kneeing again. 2 kneeing calls in the same game. It's got to be a new record. Warcats killing off now the third penalty that they have taken. Only one penalty on Miami, but it did result in a power play goal. Shalia out there killing this penalty with Collins. That shot from the point right on, save made by Carone. And then the puck comes up here into the stands. People flying out of the way like shrapnel was coming at them. Nobody wanted to jump on that grenade. All these tough parents over here, nobody wanted to jump on that grenade for SammyVision. We almost caught a puck in the chops. One by Miami, back to the point, and then shot save made again by Mr. Will Carone. It looks like Shalia and Collins are still out there trying to get a read on the defense. I think I see Chase Nixon and Andrew Reisinger as the two defense. Back to the blue line it goes. And that shot nails Chase Nixon very hard in the shin pad. He went down like a sack of potatoes, and now he's heading to the bench in a little bit of discomfort. Miami then retreating into their own zone. Reed Hinton stepping out there, one of the goal scorers for the Warcats. Shalia still out there. And Alex Snyder took the spot of Chase Nixon. Back to the point. Miami winds up again. Shot save made there by Carone. And again, if Carone can see it, he's been pretty good at stopping it. Now top of the faceoff circle. That shot again save made. And Will Carone looking sharp here on this power play for Miami. Under 5 minutes remaining second period. 1:02 remaining on that penalty to Cullen Hassel. Hinton, Bussey, Snyder, and Whaley, the 4 penalty killers for the Warcats. In the corner, stuck there in the corner for a minute. Number 12 had it, played it up near side up to number 16, and then cross-ice feed looking for number 19, sent back down in the zone. Obviously, they are trying to get it to their offensive juggernaut 19, but he heads off the ice for a change. Now loose stick in the corner, avoiding Reed Hinton as the Miami now with huge numbers, 4-on-2. That's why you can't step up on a play like that when you're penalty killing. It can lead to odd man rush, but good job getting back now. We're the Warcats, including number 4, Reed Hinton, and number 24, Caleb Bussey. Alex Snyder gets some of that puck, then weakly sent to the blue line, kept in and then out by Caleb Bussey as it comes off of his stick. Just over 4 minutes remaining of the second period. Penalty about to expire. Hassel standing at the penalty bench, and a very fortuitous whistle as Hassel's able to step out of the box. And Colin Fury, Joshua Tidd, David Reisinger. A young line out there for the Warcats on offense. That shot goes wide of the net as number 14 was dumped to the ice for Miami. Fed up to David Reisinger. That was Bryce Wickheiser feeding it to Reisinger. Reisinger now trying to get around a man. Ends up staying with the puck now behind the goal line. Reisinger cycles it back around. Go. Josh Tidd giving chase, but it's Miami with it. Far wall. Kept in by Colin Fury. Good job. And then down to David Reisinger. It goes from the faceoff dot. He tried to slide it across to Josh Tidd. Miami player falls down. And I believe the referee had his hand up for a half a second. He was going to call some phantom penalty. The goaltender for Miami was about to leave his crease, but both thought better of it. That shot save made there by Will Carone. So a little bit of craziness down at the other end of the ice. Now we're back down in the Warcat zone and cleared by David Reisinger up to Josh Tidd. Tidd then stepped into at the scorer's table. Here comes David Reisinger. Reisinger stepping in, shot just wide of the net, and we're going to have a penalty behind the play. And if they call this on Josh Tidd, oh my goodness, the homer calls are out today.
Come on, guys, get in the box, guys!
Josh Tidd was stepped into at the near wall, and I believe as he was getting up, ran into a Miami player, and he calls cross-checking. Warcats having to kill off another penalty. The penalties are now 4-1. Warcats on the soft side of that. Hassel, Shalia, Reisinger, Cooper Kleberger, the 4 penalty killers to start with just under 3 minutes in the second period. Miami on their 4th power play. Sends it around the boards. Number 11 for Miami then gets it back behind the goal line. Stepped into by one of the Warcats. Then a loose puck comes back up towards the blue line. Cullen Hassel shadowing that guy. Now Cooper Kleberger to that puck, and around it goes. Andrew Reisinger able to send it out of the zone. So some poor puck possession by Miami on the power play in the Warcat zone leads to a clear. Miami now bringing that puck up on the left side. Here's number 19. We've talked about him a couple times before. He sends it around looking for number 11 on the other side. These two work well together. Number 11 not able to get all the way to it. Reisinger now up to the blue line. Kept in there by 19. 19 stepping away from the boards, trying to get it cross ice. Shalia with the active stick, then tipped wide of the net. Number 11 behind the goal line. Back up to number 19 at the point. Hassel now watching him. That shot through traffic goes wide of the net. Carone was on his line. Not going to let that one go in. Cooper Kleberger falls down. Set of bumper cars there. Cooper Kleberger was the one who got the worst of it. Miami sends a shot from the boards right on, save made by Will Carone. 1:38 remaining in the period. 44 seconds remaining on the penalty to Josh Tidd. Caleb Bussey and Reed Hinton asked to kill the rest of this penalty. Oh, and picked up there by Reed Hinton. Good job reaching back and getting his stick on that. The Miami player thought he had a step on Reed. Reed was able to get enough stick on it to get it back out of the zone. Good play there. Behind their net now is Miami. Leaving it there, coming out now on the near side, trying to step around Bussey. Indeed, it comes up to neutral ice. Left there for number 6. Players falling down all over the place. That blue line must be extra slick today. Over to the far half wall now, back to the blue line. And poked away by Reed Hinton again. Another good play by that young man. And then giving chase. Played off the puck. Could have been holding or something on Miami. And then I'm not sure about that offsides call. That's very close. Hinton going back to pick up his stick. Referee said he was still in the zone. Offsides on the Warcats, but 2 seconds remaining on the penalty to Josh Tidd. Under 1 minute to play in the second period, and Westerville finding themselves ahead 2-1. And we shall see what happens in another 55.6 seconds, whether we get an ice cut or whether we keep playing on what probably is a very good ice surface. Cedric Cowens out there. David Reisinger and now Josh Tidd right out on the ice, tried to kick it. He missed it with his foot, so Miami coming to the blue line. It's caught up in the skate of number 15. Warcats now, is able to skate away with it. Just a second was Cowens, but Miami keeping it in the zone. Out the far side, now back in towards the corner. Snyder lifts it way up in the air and out of the zone. Good play there by Alex Snyder. Having trouble corralling that puck was the Miami defenseman. Warcats getting the loose puck. Cowens off the boards, comes to David Reisinger. David Reisinger over to Josh Blumel, off his skates, back to David Reisinger. Leaves it there for Cowens. Cowens lines up shot. Save made by the goaltender for Miami, who hangs on with 14 seconds remaining in the second period of play. David Reisinger steps in to take the face-off. Gets it up, shot over the net. David Reisinger had that puck right off the face-off, shoots it over the net. Warcats send it back in on the delayed offside, 5 seconds remaining. Kicked aside by Josh Blumel. Added another... I was wondering whether another penalty. The goaltender from Miami skating out of the net like a crazy man towards the bench. But because he knew the seconds were ticking off pretty quickly, and it does indeed look like we're going to get an ice cut here between the second and third period. So let's reset. We have 9 shots on goal that period for the Warcats to give them a total of 18. 2 goals scored that period, one by Cedric Cowens, one by Reed Hinton. 8 shots on goal for Miami that period brings their total up to 19 shots on goal. No goals that period for Miami. Their 1 goal coming in the first period. And so at the end of 2 full periods of play, Westerville Warcats 2, Miami Junior Redhawks 1. SammyVision again coming to you live here, Oxford, Ohio, on the campus of Miami University. Thanking everybody who's joining us, watching at home and around the globe on YouTube Live. Again, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Check out my Twitter feed at Shalia20. Don't be afraid to leave a comment if you like what you're hearing, like what you're seeing. And again, thanking Tina Reisinger to work the camera today as we have limited fans in attendance. Our normal camera operator, Serena Shalia, not able to enter the arena out of an abundance of caution of COVID-19. So we're going to take a little break here on SammyVision Network. We'll be back with you after this ice cut on SammyVision on YouTube.
Random refereeing going on in this scene.
Yeah, I didn't get that. I didn't get that one at all.
That one, and well, the guy tried to call one before. His hand went up, and then put it down real quick.
I don't think that kid's done much. Drafted.
No.
Yeah.
Well, he's done a lot, just always for his own team.
Yeah, man.
Because I've been listening to Mr. Shalia 3 seconds after it started, in case I missed this.
Yeah. lights come back up here in the beautiful Goggins Center on the campus of Miami University here, Oxford, Ohio. As the Westerville Warcats varsity team's taking on the Miami Junior Redhawks, and we're getting ready for the start of the third period. The horn sounding to get Miami out of their locker room. 2 Zambonis make that ice cut a lot quicker and a much shorter break in between the second and third periods. And they're pretty much getting ready to go here, just waiting now Miami to come back out of their locker room. Update on the scoring. The first goal, the power play goal, scored by Cedric Collins. Looks like we had Alex Snyder on the primary assist and Andrew Reisinger on the secondary assist. The second goal, scored by Reed Hinton on a very nice assist by Caleb Bussey, and that's where we're at right now. 2-1, Warcats leading this with 17 to go. And there have been times, especially the first half of the first period and maybe the second half of the second period, where this game's been dominated by the Warcats. Just up by that one goal, they're going to want to get another one in here, get a little separation between them and Miami, if they can. And obviously Miami's going to want to come out quick and try and get the equalizer, if they can. Number 30 in net for Miami has been very strong. Made a couple really key saves, keeping Miami in this game. And so based off of that, you got to say you like what you've seen from the Warcats. Generating offense, you may say just 2 goals, but again, it's been 18 shots on goal in 2 periods, which really isn't that bad. And some of the very high danger shots are the ones that have been taken by the Warcats. In fact, the goal scored by Miami essentially into an open net. Don't know whether it was a misplay by Will Crone. Not sure you can say that. Just a little bit of an unfortunate in-between slow rolling puck towards him. He was going to go out and try and grab. It got loose, and he was out of his crease, and it was able to be poked in backside by a Miami player in that first period. The Warcats on the wrong end of 4 penalties called on them. Just 1 by Miami so far. So the Warcats 8 penalty minutes, Miami 2. The Warcats able to capitalize on the penalty that was called on Miami. And we'll see what we get from the referees this period, as I've had a few people come to me in between periods and also express their dislike of those penalties being called against the Warcats. And it's what you pretty much always ask for. If you're going to call them, just call them both ways. Let's make this game fair. And we'll see if that's what happens in the third period. A little change in broadcasting here. We're going to have the lovely Kat Mukovitz helping us out on the camera as we give Tina Reisinger a chance to watch her 2 boys play without having to man the camera. And so we start this third period. Shalia with that loose puck. Now Shalia sends it right to the net shot. Pad save made by Miami's goaltender, number 30, who had to look smart on that, as a loose puck came right to Shalia, who skated in and got a low shot on net. Hassel, Cowens also out there with Shalia. It was Reisinger and Alex Snyder on defense. So these are the 5 main Warcats players, but I will say the other players on the team have definitely stepped up. We're seeing a lot out of Caleb Bussey. Good play out of Reed Hinton. David Reisinger, the young freshman, adding a spark. Josh Tidd with some goals last game. So a lot of contributions across the board, and that's what's helped the Warcats to their 2 wins, 1 tie, and leading this 4th scrimmage game. Now that loose puck comes back into the zone of the Warcats, picked up by Shalia, now behind his goal line. Met there by number 10, Shalia, or number 20, maybe Shalia not seeing he was skating as hard as he was. Shalia then dumps that puck in just wide of the goal. Comes into the corner where Miami's number 12 plays it around to the far corner. Then outlet pass into the Warcat zone. Looking for number 18 up on the left side. It's going to be icing, as Snyder did a good job of running a little bit of interference there. So 18 for Miami couldn't get all the way down to that puck. Face-off coming all the way back down into Miami zone, where DJ Bridge is awaiting the puck drop. Josh Tidd with him, Colin Fury, Bryce Wickizer, Owen Hood back manning the blue line. Bridge wins it cleanly. Back to Owen Hood. Owen Hood then spins it around the boards. Stepping up on the play is Wickizer. Wickizer then sends that puck weakly back down, trying to get it back down to the corner. I'm not sure he got a lot on it, if anything. Owen Hood, far side, gets it right over DJ Bridge, who slides down towards the blue line. Now back into the Warcat zone. 2-on-1 if Miami gets to that puck first. But indeed they do not. Good job by Owen Hood getting back and keeping that out of harm's way. That shot deflected just wide of the net. As that was just floated. Look, it was going far side. It was being floated in there. And Miami right in front of the net. Number 14 it looked like. Knocked that puck down. Now into the breadbasket of Will Carone. Shot steered aside. Miami putting the pressure on as we thought they would early moments of the third period. Out across that blue line. Picked up there by Colin Fury. Only able to get it to Miami's blue line now. Skating up the ice is Miami. Run into there by DJ Bridge. Let his man go. Anything harder than that would have been interference. Sent back down for an icing. 2 minutes and 5 seconds off the clock so far in this third period. Westerville still holding on to their 2-1 advantage. Coach DeJondo still rolling lines here, now sending out David Reisinger, Caleb Bussey, and Reed Hinton. Aiden Whaley, Chase Nixon. The defenders, there's David Reisinger, sends it up to Bussey. Bussey has it roll off his stick to the Miami blue line. But Miami coming back the other way, 3-on-2 now. The other way, Miami coming on the right side. Chase Nixon watching his man slid across, not able to connect on that pass. Was Miami. Now, Warcats get it back to Miami's blue line. Miami sends it all the way back in. We're going to get another icing on Miami as that puck was up on edge, rolled all the way in over the goal line. 14:28 remaining of the third period. Now the offensive left face-off dot. Caleb Bussey leans in to take it. Again, he's got David Reisinger, who now steps back behind him, and Reed Hinton on the left wing. A premature face-off. Now kept there by Miami in their own zone from the corner. Behind the net it goes. Out now the near half wall, number 11. Trying to play it out of the zone to number 19, which he did, but Reisinger able to pick it off and send it back in. Now giving chase is David Reisinger. Number 12 for Miami. Comes out the near side, back up to number 11 again, who this time leaves it for number 19. Again, that combination, number 11 to number 19, is what Miami's been working most of this game. Now, coming up from behind of Chase Nixon was Miami, able to keep that puck in the zone, sliding that across again, just outside the blue paint and out of harm's way. Fortunate for the Warcats. Out of the zone it comes, back into the zone, delayed offsides. Aiden Whaley clears it back down the ice. Chase Nixon retreats into his own zone, picks up the loose puck. Nixon, soft pass up to Cowens. Cowens on the right side. Cowens into the zone. Cowens winding up and then sends it in back behind the net looking for Cullen Hassel. Shalia stepping up into that slot area. Cowens, though, with the puck from the corner. Hassel with it. Hassel from that half wall. Leaves it there for Crone. Nicholas Crone down to Cowens. Cowens spinning away from his man. Shalia trying to set up at the side net. It comes to Shalia. Turnaround shot to the side of the net. Back to the point. Nixon winds up. That shot hits 5 people. Goes in behind the goal line. Now played there by Cowens. Cowens back to Nixon. Nixon off some shin pads. Back to Cowens. Cowens down to Shalia. Shalia across. Hamburger! Kick, tack. And some great passing by Cedric Cowens and Santo Shalia. Set up a wide open Cullen Hassel at the side of the net. Warcats take that 2-goal lead that they were hoping for. It is 3-1 Warcats. And that is why those 3 young men are out on a line together. DeJondo got exactly what he was looking for out of them. And now following that up with DJ Bridge, Colin Fury, and Josh Blumel. Chase Nixon, Nicholas Crone, defense, up to Josh Blumel. There's a good play there by Bridge to chip it up to Blumel. Able to get it out of the zone only momentarily. Miami right back in. Now Miami trying to apply some pressure in the Warcat zone. They have 2 goals now to make up in 12 and a half minutes. Josh Blumel overskates the puck near side, then he's thrown down to the ice. Nicholas Crone gets it up to the blue line, but not out. Kept in by number 17, then patted out of the air. Good play there by Josh Blumel. He stayed with that puck, knocked it out of midair and out of the zone. Nicholas Crone up on the play, trying to keep the Miami player at bay. Now comes back into the Warcat zone for an icing. At 12:10 remaining, third period of play. Coach DeJondo taking this opportunity to change lines again. Caleb Bussey, David Reisinger, Reed Hinton step out on the ice. That shot right off of the faceoff. David Reisinger sending it way over the net. Gloved by the goaltender, number 30, doing an excellent job. He's had 3 goals scored on him, but I don't think you can fault him very much. He's kept his team in this game. Sent out of the zone by Miami. Andrew Reisinger now up to Caleb Bussey, who flips it up towards the goal, and then his number 12 trips over him. A little bit of ice follies going on there. Remember the ice follies? That was some good times back in the 80s, wasn't it? Now up to Reed Hinton. Reed Hinton on the left side, trying to backhand that puck towards Bussey. Bussey tied up at that high slot. Comes free now, far wall. Hit by a skate. David Reisinger on the puck. Not on the puck anymore. Miami picks it up. A little bit of room to skate it out of the zone. Sends it up where Andrew Reisinger was waiting on it. He turns around, coming the other way, able to get around a couple men. Reisinger now in the zone. Bussey with him. He slides it across the Bussey. Played there by a Miami player who gets that on his stick, and then the goaltender didn't know where the puck was. Shot save made there. Bussey following it up. Held on there by Miami's goaltender with 11:31. And Miami looked all out of sorts in that exchange. The goaltender was hugging far post. The puck was near post, though. Anybody who got something towards the net had a good chance of getting that in. Finally sliding across was the goaltender. The puck came the other way, poked in there by Caleb Bussey, held on. That's the end of that recap. All right, now it's Miami with the puck. Harassed there by Bryce Wickheiser. Cullen Hassel also up on the play. Sent in deep, giving chase is Shalia. Shalia, Cowens, Hassel, responsible for 2 of the 3 goals. Hassel trying to backhand that puck out in front. Hassel stays with it. Played off his stick now, but he stays with it again. Hassel down to one knee. Shalia coming in to help. Loose puck there. Miami able to get it to the blue line and out. Into the zone it comes. Owen Hood. Up the boards to Cowens. Cowens from the half wall skating back down towards the goal line. Sends it around hard. Knows that Hassel's going to be there. Hassel gets it back down to Hood. Hood, good puck possession here for the Warcats, but then it comes off a Cowens skate into Miami zone. But that was some good passing by the Warcats to change direction of that puck and get Miami chasing it a little bit. Loose puck flipped out of the zone. Bryce Wickheiser has to retreat now in neutral ice. Wickheiser up to Cowens. Cowens, again it rolls off of his blade, and he's heading to the bench to get some more wax on that stick. Miami skating it out of zone. Shalia was lining up number 15, who just sidestepped him. Otherwise, it would have been disaster for number 15. Played up there by Josh Tidd. Tidd to Shalia. Shalia trying to slide it back to Tidd at the end of his shift. Now heading off. Miami back into the zone. Number 18 winds up. Shot. Save made. Comes back down. Not able to hang on to it. Was Will Carone. Will Carone having a hard time hanging on to a couple of the pucks, but luckily the rebounds really haven't been too much of an issue. Even that first goal wasn't really much of a rebound, just kind of a funky little play. Now out in front, Colin Fury was setting up shop, looking to get his stick on that. DJ Bridge sends it back into the zone. All 3 forwards for the Warcats were pretty high, and that leads to Miami able to get the puck out of the zone. Aiden Whaley from the red line now has that off a skate and poked back down into the Warcats zone, then dives back, gets it over to Chase Nixon. Good play by Aiden Whaley to recover. Chase Nixon then sends the puck into the zone, giving chase. DJ Bridge behind that puck. Number 16 protecting it as he turns his back on Bridge. Comes out the other side behind his goal line still. Up on the near side to number 11. Number 11. He stepped into but keeps the puck out in front. Looking for number 20. 20 trying to slide it over 19. Comes out to the defense. Shot save made at the side of the net. Save made again by Will Carone. He's trying to hang on to it. Loose puck. Where is it? Referee blows the whistle. Finally, Will Carone able to keep that puck out. And able to take a deep breath now, number 31, Will Carone. Little bit of little bit of craziness happening down there in front of him. He kept his foot right against that post, though, as number 19 for Miami was trying to find just a littlest opening to get that puck in. He was not able to find it, and eventually held on to by Will Carone. Face-off in the Warcat zone. Miami controls it. Now top of that face-off circle, curling into the zone, taken away by David Reisinger. Up to Reed Hinton. Reed Hinton now on the left with a little bit of room. Reed Hinton, he winds up, shot save made, loose puck. At that face-off dot, Hinton doing a good job working there. David out in front. David Reisinger trying to get it to his backhand. That puck in. That puck went in behind the goal line, waved off by the referee. He says the goaltender now is laying on it. It was behind the goaltender. I'm telling you, it was across that line. David Reisinger pleading his case. But we're going to have a face-off. Good golly, Miss Molly. I thought that was in. That shot save made there by the goaltender. As Nicholas Crone got it all the way on net. Comes back towards the blue line. Stepping up on the play is Nicholas Crone again. Good job by that young man. Kept it in. But Miami finally clears the zone. Alex Snyder waiting on it. Back at the blue line now up to Bussey. Bussey steps away from one man at the red line. Bussey skating it up, trying to dump it in. Being harassed heavily by number 18 from Miami, who then jumps over the boards and into the crowd and signs an autograph. Actually, he just jumped onto his bench. Now back in the Miami zone. Checked in there by Caleb Bussey. Bussey then comes back after his man again, trying to get that loose puck. Miami sending it into the Warcat zone. One hand on his stick. That's Cedric Cowens poking that puck free. Loose puck then comes to Nicholas Crone in front of his own goaltender. Up to Bussey, who tried to get it up to Hassel. That puck avoids a few players. Now loose puck. Cedric Cowens chops it into the near wall. Number 11 back out on the ice. Cowens sending it around Shalia. Shalia trying to avoid number 19. Picks it up. Picking it up is Andrew Reisinger. A long pass up on the left side. Shot save made. That was Cullen Hassel in alone. Save made, a great pass by Andrew Reisinger to spring Cullen Hassel, who had an excellent opportunity to put the Warcats up by another goal. Again, these two teams meet again tomorrow. It's going to be a spirited game in Columbus. But right now, under 7 to play in the game, Warcats holding on to a 3-1 lead, and they were looking for more just seconds ago. Reisinger up to Cowens. Cowens gets around one man, great move, toe drag. Oh, we're looking for Josh Tidd. Josh Tidd, the puck did not get all the way over to him. Shalia backhands it into the zone. Tidd then sends it over to Cowens. Cowens on the half wall, steps away from the wall, run into by two players, and then poked aside by Josh Tidd. Back to the point. Cooper Kleberger shoots that just wide. Cowens comes back off the ice in favor of Josh Blumel. Blumel has that puck go just a little too far for him. Miami back along that far side. Cooper Kleberger with it. Back to Andrew Reisinger. Reisinger picks his head up for a second. Now goes and gets the puck. Looking for maybe Josh Blumel on that, who was skating back towards him. Miami sends it into the zone. Number 20 for Miami going in hard after Andrew Reisinger, who still gets the puck and then sends it up on the left side. Josh Blumel not able to get to it first, but knocked away by the Warcats. Flipped down the zone. Good play there by Andrew Reisinger. Allows the Warcats to change. Number 6, harassed there by Shalia, who comes up with it. Shalia now behind the net, looking to feed it out in front from the corner. Gets it back to the point. Owen Hood over to Wickheiser. Wickheiser with that shot deflected off a Tidd. Save made by number 30, who hangs on for dear life in his own crease. And the Jazz is picking up here in Miami. You gotta love it. You know the words. Sing them at home. Wickheiser not with it. David Reisinger with it. Reisinger from that corner. Now Wickheiser with the puck there from top of the face-off circle. That shot right on through traffic. Save made. Good play there by Bryce Wickheiser. Good play by the goaltender. Equal to that task. Back into the zone it comes. Wickheiser with it. From his own zone up to Reisinger. Reisinger sends that puck in, giving chase is DJ Bridge. We're coming up on the 5-minute mark. 5 minutes remaining in the third period. Loose puck there Miami now exiting the zone. Long pass up the ice. Bryce Wickheiser steps into his man. He's going to get another phantom penalty here. Shot goal scored on the delayed penalty. And I am not sure. I believe it's going to be a penalty, or it was going to be a goal anyway. I guess a penalty ended up not influencing it too much there. But essentially a breakaway for Miami, and they're able to get that puck past Will Carone. And now the Warcats find themselves only up by 1 goal again. And they're going to try and answer this with Hassel, Cowens, and Hinton. We haven't seen this combination yet. These are the 3 goal scorers, though, so far for the Warcats. And Coach DeJondo putting them out together. Hassel slides it across to Hinton, who was open on the backside, not able to get his stick on it. That young man could have had his 2nd goal of the game. Whaley, hold your phone. That kid's got a cannon. Over to the far corner, Chase Nixon. Now to Hassel. Hassel sends it back in. Cowens going in after it. The Warcats now trying to hang on to 1 goal with 4 minutes remaining. And they've got to play just heads-up hockey here, keeping the puck in front of them, nobody behind them. And I think they'll be okay here. Cowens slides it over to Hassel, trying to return it back to Cowens. Whaley again, that shot this time over the net into the corner. Hassel sends it across the blue paint, coming out the other side. Whaley back down towards the net. None of these getting on net, but the puck going the direction the Warcats want it to go. Now Hassel comes in, skates that puck, leaves it there behind the goal line. Whaley again from the point. This time had a man in front of him, and the puck deflects off of his shin guard. Chase Nixon sends it back in deep. Cowens behind the net. Warcats making a change. Shalia picks off that pass, trying to get it towards the net, not able to get it all the way there. Comes back to the blue line. Whaley sends it back in. Warcats touch it, and it's going to be offsides. And this would be one of those that usually go all the way down the ice. We'll have to see where they drop this. Beneficial for the Warcats that it's just outside the zone. Shalia, David Reisinger, Caleb Bussey now the forwards. Snyder and Nicholas Crone on defense. Snyder rides his man down to the ice. Fans for Miami trying to call for another interference penalty. Not so sure about that. Chipped out of the zone for David Reisinger up to Shalia. Shalia on the right side. Shalia winds up. Shot, save made there. Over the goal it goes. Miami gets it out of the zone. Now again, the Warcats have got to have men back. Cannot be giving up 2-on-1 up by 1 goal. It's more important playing defense here than getting that 4th goal. That shot, Bussey shoots it right on. Goaltender didn't know where it was for a second. And then ridden into the boards. Off the post, Shalia. And then he slammed into the boards. And then another player for the Warcats down. Miami able to keep that puck, or get that puck away from the goal, but kept in. Snyder trying to send it back down low. Snyder again keeping it in at the blue line. Referees say it's good. Bussey winds up, hits it off of a leg. He might have been smarter to send that down towards the net. Right out in front, Shalia has it roll off his stick again. Good pressure here. Snyder to the net. That shot comes out the other side. David Reisinger trying to get it back to his brother, Andrew Reisinger. Reisinger stepping up on the play. Bussey across. Shalia had his stick tied up. Alex Snyder with it. Under 2 minutes to play in the 3rd period. Shalia curls around. He takes a shot, goes just wide. Out the other side, right on net. Save made. David Reisinger sent that towards the goaltender. The Warcats just cannot get that puck to go in. Great pressure. 96 seconds remaining in regulation time. 3-2. Warcats hanging on to a 1 goal, looking for more. But hanging on to that 1 goal lead. My score sheet is all ripped up and spit on. It's crazy here. Little surprised we didn't get a timeout. And there we go. As I was talking. Timeout Miami. And honestly, I thought maybe DeJondo would take a timeout and throw his top unit back out there. As it is Hassel, Collins, and Hinton. And it looks like Reisinger and Cooper Kleberger on defense. "12 shots on goal this period so far for the Warcats. Only one of them able to get by the goaltender. 5 shots on goal for Miami, and one of those was able to get by Will Carone. And so our game reset. Warcats leading this game 3-2, having a face-off down in Miami's zone with 1:36 remaining in regulation time. Miami's going to try and get control of this puck, and when the coach feels like they have, we're going to see the goaltender pulled, I am sure, in favor of that extra skater. So we'll keep an eye on that as Hassel steps in to take the faceoff. It's Miami who wins the faceoff. And this was the play. Win the faceoff and come out this near side. Reisinger sends it right back in on goal. And I don't know about that call. It touched the goaltender before they were able to get back on sides. It's an automatic all the way down faceoff. Just think that wasn't the correct call, though. I didn't think it was offsides. So with that said, now with 1:26, the goaltender is being pulled. And the Warcats have had some issues with this before. Hassel takes that faceoff, does win it. Now Reisinger with it, sends it all the way down, just wide of the net. Reisinger from 180 feet away, just missed by a couple inches. And I think that's a good calculated play by Andrew Reisinger. He had the shot, and he took it. No harm, just going to take another faceoff. After 6 seconds rolled off the clock, Hassel this time does not win it. Sent to the side of the net, just tipped wide by number 11. That was there. Miami set that up nicely off of the faceoff. Now Miami with it again with the extra skater. Behind the goal they are. Skating it now to the blue line it goes. That's deflected. Look, maybe with the high stick. Bouncing puck, able to get out of the zone. Collins wasn't able to get a stick on it. Under 1 minute to play, third period. Warcats leading this game 3-2. Miami with the empty net, trying to get it into the Warcats zone. Again from distance. Andrew Reisinger looking to get it down the ice. He wasn't able to get it any further than the red line. Collins now trying to forecheck it and will it into the zone. Miami retreats behind their goal. See how much more they have left. Picked off there by Collins. Collins shot. Goal. Hamburger! An unassisted empty net goal by Cedric Collins, and that should seal the deal as the Warcats take a 4-2 lead with 30 seconds remaining in the third period of play. Great play by Collins at the blue line to intercept that pass. He knew exactly what to do with it. Buried the biscuit in the basket. 4-2 Warcats. Shalia out there with Colin Fury and Caleb Bussey. Owen Hood, Bryce Wickizer. This time the goaltender stays in his crease with 20 seconds remaining, and Miami down by 2. Picked up by Shalia. Shalia picks his head up to see if the goaltender's still there. He is. Shalia now on the right side. Shalia trying to get around his man. Good poke check there, but picked back up by Shalia. He skates it out, shot. Save made there by Miami. Shalia looking short side. Puck would not go. 5.4 remaining. And the referees, let's see if they just give Miami a couple goals here to tie it up. No, they're not allowed to do that. No, they are not. I had to go for it, though. I had to say it. Shalia takes that face off. Miami wins it, sends it around the boards. But we are just seconds away from the horn. There it is! The final horn as the Warcats come away with their third victory of the season. This time a 4-2 win over the Miami Junior Redhawks. And these two teams, again, right back at it tomorrow from Columbus. Let's recap the scoring that we have for you here. First goal was scored by Miami. In the first period, they led at 1-0 at the end of one. And Warcats roaring back. Power play goal scored by Cedric Collins. And then Reed Hinton about halfway through the second period made the Warcats their second goal. They were up 2-1. Then the third period of play, the Warcats went up 3-1 on a goal. A very nice goal by Cullen Hassel, set up by Santos Shalia and Cedric Collins. And then the empty net goal by Collins, the fourth goal for the Warcats. somewhere in between there, Miami did have their second goal, and so 4-2 is where we got to. 14 shots on net for the Warcats that period, 32 total for the game. 5 shots on goal for Miami that period, 24 total for the game. Will Carone getting the win, 51 minutes of play, and the Warcats go to 3-0-1 on the young season. So, if everything goes according to plan, SammyVision will be back on the air tomorrow live from Columbus with the Warcats varsity team taking on the Miami Junior Redhawks again. Hope you can join us then. Now, SammyVision signing off.